For those of you who don't know, Islam allows for you to have maids for sex. Not only women that you've taken captive in war, they are your sex slaves. You don't need to marry them. They come under the category of what your right hand possesses. This is true of Sunni Islam, Shia Islam. Islam allows for you to have unlimited concubines, sexual slaves, sexual maidservants. In point of fact, go ahead, show the book. You want to say, what was it going to show there?
This is a book, Slavery in the Arab World by Murray Gordon,
Okay, let me
which is
put
documents.
Here, go ahead.
There's a book by Slavery in the Arab World by Murray Gordon, who has documented the slave trade. Imagine how many, correct, how much right hand possesses there actually are, Talaja.
And talar, nowhere in the Quran does it limit sex slaves, maids, to 4. You can have 10, you can have 12. In point of fact, guys, do me a favor. Go and fact check me on Sheikh Google, the greatest scholar that Allah sent to the Ummah. You will find reports of women who went to Muslim countries as maids because they thought they were going to be hired as maids. When they get there, they didn't realize that part of their service is that the men who hire them can have sex with them, and you'll hear story after story of maids, Filipino maids or maids from any part of the world that went to a Muslim country, whether Saudi Arabia, and not knowing that part of their job description as a maid meant they were giving themselves to the man for sex. Can you guys fact check me on that? Can you fact check me on that? And it's not just Sunni countries, it's even areas where it's predominantly Shia. Why didn't she mention this? Why didn't she mention?
Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe the Shia boss that she's looking like in her social media page don't tell her about this.
All right, now let's make it even worse, because this verse is the verse that the Shia used to justify Islamic prostitution. See, I wish I was there to ask her the question. Chapter 4, verse 24. Guys, fact check me. Lord Jesus Christ reigns. Fact check. And all married women are forbidden unto you. You cannot have sex with a married woman unless those captives whom your right hands possess. Here's my challenge to Talar. I want you to quote an official Shia source, not talking about modern, that denies that this refers to taking married women captive in jihad and having sex with them while their husbands are still alive, and then you can plow into them, have sex with them, and sell them off because they are your property. I want you to refute me. Quote an official, authentic Islamic source, whether Al-Kafi or Kulaini, that denies this is what the verse is teaching. Why didn't you mention this? Why didn't you mention that Islam allows men to take married women captive and then molest them, even though their husbands are alive, without having to marry them and sell them off? It's here in your Quran 424. And by the way, another thing, Dalar, this is the verse that you Shia use to justify pleasure marriage, temporary marriage, zawaj al-muta. And I'm going to give you the receipt from Shia sources. It is a decree of Allah for you. Lawful unto you are all beyond those mentioned. Beyond this, everything else is lawful. So that you seek them with your wealth in honest wedlock, not debauchery. And those of whom you seek content, now they add the word marrying them, that's not in the Arabic, nonetheless, give unto them their portions as a duty. There is no sin for you in what ye do by mutual agreement after the duty hath been done. Now I'm going to go to Shia websites to show you they use this passage to condone prostitution, which they call temporary marriage till this day. But let me read this first. Chapter 4, verse 34, because then we're going to contrast that with the Bible. Chapter 4, 34. By the way, did you guys fact check me? 434. Men are in charge.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay, thank you for the warning. All right. Men are in charge of women because Allah hath made the one of them to excel the other. Get any commentary, even by the Shia, not modern one. They will tell you men are superior to women in intellect, and because they spend of their property for the support of women. So good women are the obedient, guarding in secret that which Allah hath guarded. As for those from whom you fear rebellion, admonish them, banish them to beds apart, and scourge them. You have a right to beat them if you fear rebellion on their part.